Hello Taurus, this is your reading for May 2021. This is a great month with a lot of things going on. Jupiter is changing signs until the end of July. It's moving to Pisces, your 11th house of connections, dreams, hopes, big groups of people that I think that you're gonna be interconnecting much more during these following 3 months. And we just experienced a new moon a few days ago in Taurus, and I really wanted to do this reading on the 11th when we had this new moon, but it was personally impossible for me to work on the videos before. And still I was thinking a lot about your energy, Taurus, and everything that has been going on for you in the last period, and coming to this new moon, while having your season. I mean, this is the new moon, your new moon of the year. It's touching you, Taurus. Venus and Mercury, they are going to be moving to your second house, Gemini, the house of values, innate talents, skills. I think that Taurus, you're discovering here that there are things that you are good at, that you want to do more. You want to put in practice these things that maybe until now you probably seen or perceive as hobbies, but it's something like you find here something that it's almost like asking you or requesting you the value of this talent, of this hobby that you have, and almost finding a new way here, or a door is opening that could mean a new way of income in your life, materially speaking, or just doing this talent, having the opportunity to apply it to something that you're doing, that it gives you or strengthens your own personal value, Taurus. And value for you is important. I mean, second house is indeed your house as well. And when you're experiencing a new moon in this sign in the 11, when you experience this new moon, and I think right now, as I feel your energy and probably what you're experiencing right now, it's almost like, Taurus, you're having big revelations about your identity. And these realizations about your identity, and also how other people perceive you, it has changed very drastically here for the good. And you're not seeing value or wealth in the same way neither. It's like Taurus is asking themselves, or they're starting to see value where probably you didn't see value before. Having these, and then, so all this energy, the new moon in your sign, then Mercury and Venus in your second house, and the sun is gonna do the spotlight by the 20th when we change to Gemini season. So it's gonna become quite clear for you at the end of this month, if not already. What are these things that for you are more important? What you think you should apply yourself more, and what are the things that are actually not any longer worthy in your life, regarding what you do, how you want to be, how you want to feel. It's like coming full circle here, Taurus. And these having a full, it's like, like by the 26th, 27th of the month, it's like we're gonna have a full moon in Sagittarius with an eclipse, a full eclipse in Sagittarius in your 8th house. the house of transformation. And so I think that while this eclipse will be happening, it's like all these things that had been put on question until now for you is like they're gonna become out to the light. We're starting a season of eclipses that's gonna take 2-3 months, and it's gonna be an intense season of eclipses. And when we're talking about eclipses, it's when things come to light about different sections of our life, and then this light, this truth, it brings changes. It has its consequences, but for the better. Sometimes this truth might come as a difficult obstacle, but you know that it's like from that moment on, even though the difficulties, if there are some, at long term they do have much better results for our own selves and what we want to do in our life and where we are at, you know. I think that stuff that was underneath the carpet, it's gonna be coming out to the light this month. If it didn't came yet, and maybe it already happened, and this month is like, boom, okay, this is it. Now you need to confront it, and maybe this could have very important repercussions regarding your financial situation, because the 8th house, it does have a strong connection with finances. And maybe there was some tasks payment or legal issues regarding administration or a personal financial situation that you had that maybe is in connection to someone else or an institution maybe, that I think that you're going to be clarifying this month if this has been a problem in your life or there was something here that needed to be in a closure. 5 of Swords. First card coming here. In your present. Be careful, Taurus, not to self-sabotage your opportunities here. With the 5 of Swords energy, what I'm getting is almost this feeling that I'm connecting here with a Taurus who is having some difficulties to communicate maybe directly over a situation, or maybe certain ideas or thoughts that you have that maybe right now you feel you cannot express directly, or you cannot express in the right way, or maybe somebody is doing this to you right now. Okay? 5 of Swords. Still, I gotta say, when I'm feeling this card right now, I almost feel like this is more about you, and it's almost like you would be talking to yourself into some negative ideas that might not allow you to accept maybe an opportunity that you might be having this month. Let's see what's coming in the past. 3 of Cups, maybe regarding a friend or a connection in your life that it's related to a group of people. I mean, 3 of Cups energy. Maybe a friendship that has gone in a way sour here. Something here is not being said in a clear way. Or somebody here, it feels like left out in the cold. Now, what is coming in the obstacle? I'm gonna be putting all the cards and see what the cards have to say. The value, the Ace of Goals is what is coming in your obstacle, Taurus. you are having here the opportunity to start something new, and it's something that comes and it's quite new, but you know that once you enter or you open this door, this could mean something that you could be doing for a long run with the Ace of Coals. The problem I'm seeing here, because this is exactly what is coming, is like this new start. Maybe, as I said, I mean, guys, Taurus, I really think that this could represent this talent or this skill or this hobby or this thing that you really want to put in practice that has something to do maybe with your own personal financial situation, that it could really be something for you. But it's almost, I feel like this Taurus, you're talking yourself out of this possibility. Yes. It's like something here is being blocked. A new start regarding maybe your career and what you're doing right now, it's being blocked. And I don't know why. I feel this blockage comes from you, Taurus. You know, Taurus, you're a very self-sufficient sign. Probably one of the most self-sufficient signs of the zodiac. And the thing is that Taurus is, you know, all the signs we have, like good side, negative side, you know, like the shadow side, the light side, you know, light side, more than talking about negative or positive. And the shadow side of Taurus is that many times Taurus is like, you can take so much weight with you, to a point that sometimes I think the Tauruses don't even realize how much weight they put in themselves. It's like you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. And when it's not a Taurus, is a, you know, Taurus, you're quite protective and you don't let anybody, I mean, like necessarily everybody near you, know, but when you let people inside your life or situations in general, once you let them in, it's quite difficult for Tauruses to kind of put certain boundaries once the door has been opened. It's like Taurus energy is, you would be like, you will be all given to that person of that situation, to the point that you would even almost put yourself as a second priority here. And it's almost like something I'm feeling here. There is a situation, and it could be now related to many different things, but I'm really having a sense that this could be related to your work, you know, like what you are wanting to start here, Taurus. You know that this is something that with time could become quite profitable. And I think that this must be some people here that are influential in this situation. But it's almost like feel that Taurus, you're missing some confidence here. This is quite new for you, and the thing with the fixed signs like yours, you know, you are a fixed sign, is that it takes you a really long time to go through change and accept the change. But once you get into the change, once Taurus has decided, there is nothing that can stop a bull. But you need to get to the point where you know that you can start this. Because right now what I'm feeling is that you're not doing it. Now, what is coming next for Taurus, please? What is coming next for Taurus? 9 of Wands. Something that you think you need to... It's like I feel that you're trying to push something here regarding what you're doing. And it's almost like you know that you are at the last almost the last steps to get to this goal, or to accomplish, or to start this new path regarding your career or something financial. Like maybe you're wanting to invest your money or your energy into something that you know that might mean some risk, and this is what you're trying to battle here, because you know that this is something that has a lot of potential, but it's almost like you know that there are some obstacles here that you're gonna have to, it's like you're defending yourself from this. It could also be defending yourself from the ideas or the opinion of other people that might be influencing this new start regarding what you do, Taurus. You know, when we're gonna have this eclipse in Sagittarius in your 8th house, you are gonna see what it is what it is authenticity for you. What it means authenticity for you, what it is authentic, what it is fake. If there were stuff or there was a situation here where you thought that you could not see clear, that you could not maybe think straight or express yourself in a way that could help you out to get to this prize and start this new path, no? You know that this is something that right now might be as temporarily, but you're gonna have to be fighting this. You're fighting it now. Because it's almost like I feel like, Taurus, you know that you are at this to get to there. But the sensation I'm having, and I said it in the beginning, I don't know why, I'm really feeling that this energy and why maybe this start is being blocked right now, Taurus, is because of you. Because I'm having the sense here that, Taurus, maybe this is a situation that you had been trying to avoid for some time because you were scared of this new start. You had been, I gotta say, like 9 of Wands here. You had been hurt and wounded in the past, and I think because of these experiences, it's almost like what is happening to you right now is that you're having a problem of trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting your potential, your own self. You know, because I'm getting a vibe here that, Taurus, during this month, when Jupiter is gonna move to your 11th house by the like in a few days, and Neptune is there. And you know, when we experience this new moon, there's a very positive, position, a trianon position it's called in astrology, where Pluto and Neptune are or were in a good angle with this new moon in your sign, so even though there must be a lot of things that come out almost like what could be all real about this situation, or maybe these feelings I'm having, or maybe this connection or this possibility I'm having here, it's almost like I feel that, Taurus, you are or you were not able until now to see this as a real possibility. Like you were not able to trust this possibility. But I think that this was, or it is actually a real possibility. It's just that it's almost like, Taurus, until now, what you were doing is almost trying to avoid this new start. How see Taurus themselves in this reading? How Taurus, too many cards. How Taurus, 2 cards. 2 of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. The Hangman. You know, the Hangman, I saw it in the back right now, and it's a card I've been seeing a lot while I was preparing this reading for you. It's like something here is asking you to look at the situation from a different perspective, Taurus. Because something here is almost like being presented to you as a possibility, but at the same time this is an obstacle, and I think is because you are scared as fuck to take this new start. You have a choice here, and the Two of Wands energy, this is a choice that it does mean a new beginning. And probably this has a lot to do regarding your career and what you're doing in your life right now. Something that you are very passionate about. Or you have like this, it's almost like, you know that this is something that it could bring you so much, like inspiration and energy and passion. And at the same time, Taurus is sitting down with this Nine of Pentacles, taking care of their own independency here, and autonomy. Is like, Knight of Pentacles energy is an awesome card to get, because it talks about abundance, like feeling that you have reached a level of stability here, probably in your material life, maybe in your home life, or regarding what you're doing, you know that you have reached a level of abundance that allow you to live your life in an autonomous way here. Maybe you have your own business, or this is the possibility that you are wanting to do now, is creating this business. Entrepreneur energy here. Something that I don't think you have done before. Something that you even could really enjoy, because you know the Knight of Pentacles, it doesn't just talk about that economical stability. You know, Knight of Pentacles energy is almost like a pre-Empress energy. You know, it doesn't only talk about stability. I mean, we're talking, or abundance, material abundance, but we're talking here about when we get to this level where we are also able to enjoy what we're doing, what we're earning, and how we apply this in our life, like in how it's touching our everyday life. You have a choice here, and I think that this could mean a choice that might mean for you to step out, show off, and maybe be the head of this project, Taurus. This is something I'm getting here. But I feel that right now, Taurus, is I think you have this decision to make. And it's almost, I feel like the start it's like you're putting it in a pause here. Or you feel that something here is being put at a pause regarding this new start. Maybe you needed to get some financial help to start the project, and you feel that the help you needed to have to start this investment, it didn't come yet, or there is information that is missing, and that's why you feel that, okay, so when I'm able to take the next step forward. Now, what is coming next year for Taurus, please? The thing is that with this Jupiter in your 11th house, is I feel like during this month, and probably from now on until the next 2-3 months, I think the Taurus is you're gonna be doing some really important connections in your life, like probably new groups of people that are gonna be expanding your horizons. And I think that the people that you're gonna be meeting probably during this month, it's gonna be people that maybe there are already connections, existent connections. But maybe this could also mean new on connections that do have a lot to do with what are your dreams and your hopes. People that I think that they could really open you these opportunities, this precise opportunity you have here. What is coming in the exterior? Luck. You know, Jupiter is the planet of luck, positivity, like expansion, growth. Definitely somebody in your environment, it's wanting to open up emotionally with you, Taurus, here. It could be a friend, it could be just simply somebody you cross on the street, or it could be maybe someone who is wanting to give you something here that, emotionally speaking, could feel like quite new for you, Taurus. Page of Cups. Someone is wanting to appear here in your life. It's a very young energy, but but a very beautiful, open-hearted energy, the Page of Cups. You know, it's a very, almost like a childish, naive way of feeling, or but not, not in a bad sense, actually in the best sense possible. Someone who is wanting to reconnect with you, maybe if it's somebody from your past. We'll see. I'm gonna put an extra card to see this card. All right, but somebody here is wanting to show up in your life, and it's almost like they are wanting to reconnect with you or connect with you. It could be just as a simple friendship connection, but this person has honest feelings regarding you or whatever they want to bring on the table. What is coming in the hopes and fears for Taurus, please? What is coming in the hopes and fears for Taurus? You wanting to find your stability. I mean, this is a very Taurian energy. The King of Pentacles. I feel, Taurus, you are in a moment right now where definitely you're centering yourself a lot in your own self-value. And this is the thing that is happening this month. It's like, so we started the month having Venus, your ruling planet, in your sign. Then Mercury was there as well. So it's like this big pool of attraction. I mean, you are like the start, this month. And then there was this new moon also in your sign. So a lot about you and how you feel and how others might see you. And then Mercury and Venus, they start moving to Gemini, which is the house of self-value. So it's almost like, I feel like, Taurus, you come from a moment where you were asking yourself a lot of questions regarding these maybe connections of people that you were relating to yourself to, or maybe these connections or these situations that start appearing in your life, and that I think that they had been very influential here in your life. But suddenly right now, by the mid of this month, it's almost like the energy is switching towards Taurus, what it is your own value regarding maybe these connections. It's like what they really mean to you. You're wanting here to solidify something with the King of Pentacles in your hopes. I mean, this is you wanting to feel in your element, you wanting to be you, you wanting to take care of yourself, feel more independent probably. I think I'm connecting here with the Taurus, who is strongly concentrated in their career and what you're doing right now. I think that you are trying here to start something that you know is like you would be the boss in this position here, Taurus. You are the manager of this position. Like, it's like Taurus, you are wanting to have this new start in your career, where I think that probably is like you're building something here out of scratch by yourself. Yes. Something that you know also can bring you so much at the long term. It's like such a stable energy. This energy is, I mean, and you are a very stable sign. You are fixed earth, Taurus. So as I'm seeing the reading right now, and you know, this Ace of Cups coming right here at the center of your reading as an obstacle over this Five of Swords, what I'm feeling here is that you have here the possibility or the choice to start this new career, to start this new path. But it's almost like I feel that, Taurus, you are a little bit missing your own confidence here. I think you're scared. You're probably scared of engaging yourself again into something that maybe won't even move as or in the direction you wish it to move. But if this is appearing in your reading, it's because you do have this chance. It's just maybe it's like put at a pause, or this is as what you consider as a problematic, because even though you want this new start and you are trying to have this decision, and that you know that this could be something very profitable in your life, Taurus. I mean, come on. Come on. You want to be this queen, you know, it's like you want to be this king. And you know you have all the elements to become this king. But it's almost like I feel like you are almost talking to yourself out of it. Because probably past experiences or interferences that probably they let you quite tired, and almost to in a moment where you feel that you kind of had to defend yourself or protect yourself from something here. Now, I want to have a last card here, and then I'm going to put some specifics to clarify the reading, okay? 2 cards. Oh gosh, in the Magician, talking about manifesting and having all the elements to do what you want. I mean, Taurus. The Empress. I mean, this is a very Taurian reading right here in front of my eyes, because, you know, I see a very earthy element in this reading. You're getting news of something here. Knight of Swords exiting in your reading with the Knight of Swords and the Empress. You're getting news here. A message, probably an online, maybe fast message, or somebody here is coming here to explain a situation to you, or to give that information that maybe until now you thought that you were not gonna get, Taurus. And this is regarding this abundance that you want to create. And what I'm seeing here with the Empress, is that you are getting to this. It's like something here is expanding for you, Taurus. And if you had blockages right now regarding your creativity and maybe how you would put your efforts and your energy into this new start, maybe this talent skill you have, but until now you were not able to do. I think that you're having here something that it's allowing you to put these talents in practice. And I think that this is something that is going to be much bigger than you probably even thought of, Taurus. You know, the Empress, and I don't remember with what last reading I did it, but for me, the Empress is one of the best cards in the Tarot. I mean, I think it's my favorite one. It's just that, you know, sometimes it's difficult to say, oh, that's my favorite card. You know, it's depends of the moment and circumstances, but definitely I think that this is one of my most interesting cards of the Tarot, the Empress, because, you know, the Empress, she is like the channel between everything that is abstract, maybe spiritual, or even like what is even higher than ourselves, than also what it is concrete here in our material life. It's like she's the channel between these worlds, the unknown world and the known world. She's the pole also between contrast. You know, she materializes what is higher so that us in this life, in this 3D world, we are able to have this information that on these maybe sensations and maybe sometimes questionings, and that might not have a real logical explanation, but in a way they are there, and they materialize in some way in this life. And then it's like that's how we kind of grow and expand as persons, no, as how we find ourselves in this world, and maybe what we mean or what we are meant to be for our own life. You know, it's like the Empress energy. You're attracting it's like you're attracting here something regarding what you're doing in your life that it's gonna be enormously profitable for you. It's gonna give you a sense of creativity that I think that maybe right now you are not really being able to see with full clarity or to be confident about it, Taurus. But what I'm sensing here is that you are choosing here and you are taking a good choice. Even though if maybe this choice might mean risky, I think that you know you're gonna have a good payoff with this opportunity. You know, the Empress, she attracts. She is the love of attraction. I mean, you know, she attracts things to herself. It's not that she doesn't work and she lets things come to her in a way. No. I mean, she works. But she works in a way that things will move on in the way she wants them to move on. She has that power. And she's, you know, like the Empress, one of the, I think, characteristics I like the most about her is that she's the love that is necessary to combine the contrast, to find that medium point between different things or contrast. It's like she creates union where normally it wouldn't be a possibility to have union. I gotta say something here. If maybe there has been, I think that there is somebody in your environment, and this could be a friendship or somebody who is in your environment, someone that maybe I'm getting this feeling. I don't think that this is somebody that you are right now intimate with, but somebody here is wanting to be intimate with you. Somebody here is wanting to open up a relationship with you here, connect with you, Taurus. Now, this opening, as I said before, this is not like, this is just a new beginning, no? Like, this is just the start. Very light energy. This is not like a solid commitment or no, but this is more like somebody that could be quite new in your life who is wanting to establish a connection here that it could be of a lot of emotional support for you. And maybe what it looks right now maybe quite light, or it starts maybe just as friendship. What I'm sensing with this Empress coming with the Knight of Swords is there is a sense here of maybe there is a message here that is being delivered to you or coming forward to you, that this could mean a connection that could be much more than you would actually even expect, Taurus. Like a connection where something here is happening that it's becoming, the emotions I feel are becoming bigger than what you thought they would be. And probably also for this person, if this is a case in your own personal life, of course, Now, I'm gonna put a card because I wanna know what it is this Five of Swords for Taurus. The Tower. Breaking the walls, Taurus. You have done already this work. But you know that the change is undeniable. Something here is coming out of almost, it's like something here is coming that it's, the Tower card when it comes is like something that you were probably trying to push away, a change that you were trying to push and push and push because you wanted to keep that old structure. But then suddenly it's almost like the universe or whatever you want to call it. Suddenly something happened here that makes boom. And that structure that you were trying to keep for a very long time, it's crumbling. And it's crumbling because it had to crumble, like it had to fall off, because this is something that even though you were putting all your efforts in keeping and keeping and keeping, you know that at some point it's almost like fated change had to come. Probably because something here wasn't said. I feel that there is a situation here right now in your life where there was a lot of miscommunication or a lot of like, things that weren't said in the right way. Maybe you feel like that towards somebody or somebody felt like that towards you. And this was a situation that probably, it's almost like a situation was maybe ended, but it almost felt like nobody actually won in the situation. And what I'm feeling is that maybe during this month, and with this Jupiter in your 11th house and having Venus in your second and this eclipse in your 8th, I think that somebody here is wanting to express something that I think is gonna be, emotionally speaking, quite important for you. This could even mean an apology if this is an issue you had with a friend or somebody who was quite important in your life, and I think that for a very long time you were not even speaking with each other, or the communication you had wasn't very you know. I see that you were, or you are still feeling right now quite defensive, or you feel you need to protect yourself regarding this position. But what I'm seeing here, and yeah, on Taurus, you are very centered in your career and what you're doing right now. It's like you're working really hard to feel independent here. You have a goal here, Taurus, and you know that this start, it's very important for you, and you are achieving it with no doubt. You know, it's like you are centered here in your stability and in what you want to do, and like you are creating this, Taurus. But maybe there is an emotional situation here that with precisely one person that you know that you want to heal, or somebody is wanting to heal this situation with you. And I think that maybe this is something that is coming to you unexpected. And maybe Taurus is like you don't even know at the first beginning when this message comes or this situation arises. Maybe Taurus, you don't even know how to take this or react, because it's almost like it crumbles down the idea or what you thought about this connection or this situation. But what I'm feeling here, Taurus, and this is what I want you to remember for this reading for this month, is that I think that you're having here the chance, or you're receiving an important information that I think you need to be open towards it. Because I think that this is something that whatever you will decide to do, it's gonna give you so, it's like it's gonna empower yourself, Taurus. This is something that I think you had been quite defensive about, or you had been trying to protect yourself from. But what I'm feeling is that maybe this new start that I think has been brought for a very long time, you're having this month the opportunity, and probably an unexpected opportunity or message that will allow you to become this Empress. I mean, fuck, man, who doesn't want to be the Empress? I mean, and enjoy this. Enjoying what you're doing as well right now. Valuing yourself. Whatever decision you will take regarding if this is a person or whatever path you're taking right now in your career, and you thought that you were not able to start, and now suddenly you're starting to see the possibility to start this, is like what you're deciding now is like putting you in such a higher position. No matter the obstacles, or no matter maybe even people or situations you have to confront right now, Taurus, you are much stronger. And it's like your confidence is coming back to you because you are listening to yourself. It's almost like you are being able here to listen to yourself and probably stop talking into your head with these negative ideas that probably I don't think that we're allowing you to have this new start. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you like this video, you connected with the story, don't doubt to click like or subscribe. This is a way it helps me to follow up with these videos. And I'm leaving my information also below. If you're interested in having a private reading, you can contact me via email. And of course, also to talk about anything that you want regarding these cards and this mystical world. I will definitely love to be in contact with you. I wish you the best for this month, Taurus. And I think you're having here the chance to get into your Empress mode. And I think that this is a possibility that you really need to follow here. And whatever you want to do with it, I think that something here is calling you to empower yourself, Taurus. Do that. Don't self-doubt yourself right now, you know. I think that you're starting to realize that you had been imposing yourself with ideas that they're no longer working with you. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.